Welcome everyone to race 27. We're here at Talladega, playoff race number 3 and the final race of the round of 16. Chris Kyle and Casey Nanico start on the front row. Here's the full qualifying results.
Here we go,
And here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines are fired up. So the National Series is off this race week. So it's just Cup only. Chris Kyle in the 47 car was able to get it underneath 48 seconds. And that's about it. So I have 3 playoff drivers right next to each other. Casey Nanico, who got disqualified at Atlanta, still don't know what happened. He starts second. He is only 2 points out from the next round into the top 12. Ryan Butcher in the 13 got caught up in that first big wreck. He dropped all the way to 14th place, losing 6 spots. Nick Kennedy, he's still in the top 12, but he's very close to losing it. Or maybe. Well, he is 9th place. Not a big gap between 9th and 13th place. So he is about... he's only 9 points ahead of Casey Nanico. So David Davison in the 1, he's the points leader. Or, well, I guess you could, well, I guess Kenny Johnson is, but that's before we're doing all the resets and everything, so yeah. David Davison's the points leader. Carter Joey remains in 2nd. Kenny Johnson we don't need to worry about. Derek Edison remains in 4th. Blake Peters is up to 5th. Jordan Newman is up to 1 spot in 6th. Stephen Oaks gains 5, he's up to 7th. Brad Cheston is in 8th, up 6 spots. We already mentioned Nick Kennedy. Richard Anderson, despite not winning the race, crashing out on the final lap, he was able to gain 5 spots. He's up to 10th place, thanks to leading the most laps and getting the stage win, so I'm pretty sure that helped. And Noodles remains at 11th, and Carlos Rodriguez lost the most. He's down to 12th, losing 6 spots. Tony Green losing 3 spots, he's down to 16th place, and Clifford Smithwood gains only 1 spot, he's up to 15th. Well, better than nothing for Clifford Smithwood. As, you know, get a lot closer. Alright, here we go. Talladega, green flag is out. We're underway. 4 drivers will be eliminated. And Casey Nanico with a good start. I don't like the looks of this. Nick Kennedy getting real close to the 47. You can imagine the stress level is very high here at Talladega. It being the last race before elimination. See the 51 there pulling inside, got no help. Oh, trouble! We already got wreck. Oh, this is bad already. How many is gonna take out? We already see a few involved. Oh, the 8 car bouncing in the air. And already we got ourselves a big wreck. Who will lead lap number 1? It's a dead heat to the line, but I think the 47 of Chris Kyle will take it. Yes, he will. Alright, first caution already on the first lap. We'll take a look at the replay. I don't know how. Okay, we see the 3 in Nathan Orm. He's in the middle. He is very close to the 9 and the 37. He got Dexter Black. I also collected Bouchard and Clifford Smithwood, John Smithwood. And of course, you know, they're wrecking in the turns. And look, that was a big hit. I think Noah Holiday was the one who hit Nathan Orman. Peters is involved, we see. We see Rodriguez. Kenny Johnson again. Don't need to worry about Noodles in the 22. See the 8 car bouncing in the air. Majority of the cars didn't get a lot of damage. Oh, we see David Davison. Maybe not the 1 team. But they are the points leader. But they cannot retire from the race at least. And I see the 14 Anderson. I think he made it through. I see no damage on that 14 car. Edison in the 6, the 12 of Carter Joey, Jordan Newman in the 24. And I think, yeah, Noah Holiday was the one who launched that 3 car in the air. Okay, most of the guys got through with either very little damage or no damage at all. So most should be good to go. Yeah, I think we're going to see like 2-3 cars retire from this wreck. Peter's got quite a bit of rear end damage, but it's only the rear end. Hopefully it didn't rupture into the fuel line or anything like that. No car going upside down. The 22 went for a spin, but he keeps on rolling. Very little damage on his car. Rodriguez had some left side damage. Watch the 22. He was there. He's on the outside line. Let's see. Yeah, he sideswiped the 8 car, and yeah, that was it. He also got hit a little bit as well. Yeah, he's alright. He's okay. There's Rodriguez in the 19, you see? Yeah, very little damage. There's Brad Chesson in the 66. He's got a little bit at the back end. Maybe more than a little. Yeah, that's maybe like moderate damage on the back. And the Seat Peters is again Edison. Yeah, that was okay. So I was expecting a lot more bigger wreck with a lot of playoff drivers collected, but luckily it wasn't that bad. I'll take you back to the restart. So I had a few takers go down pit road and make stops. Top 3 did not, so Kyle, Kennedy, and Green stayed out, I think. 10 car looks like they're holding the damage repair right now. 37 cars remain. So none of the playoff drivers are out of the race yet. One of them is a lap down, or 2 laps down now. It's going to be 3 laps. I guess right. I said 2 to 3 cars, and now 3 cars are out from that crash. It wasn't as bad as it looked to be, or yeah, or looked at to be, or whatever. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green. I think Joey and Edison did not pit either, so Nanico led them off. Sanderson as well. So they need to make at least 1 pit stop today here at Talladega. Green flag is waving. We're back underway. Joey is already making a move. Or no, Edison is. Or no, Joey is. Down to the inside. Gonna try to get the draft off the 38 if he can. As he goes all the way down to the inside. Gonna slide back up in line there. Because he just wanted to pass the lap car. And it worked out. Tony Green in the 11. Yeah, he is probably in a must-win situation. Although it's still possible to make it on points. But yeah, these past 2 races have not been kind to the 11 team. Leading a lap will help, but he's got no help. Joey's coming, but Kennedy's all over the 47. So I got a few slow cars as expected. Blake Peters in a 10. I think they might be actually out. Peters is in 5th. He would finish 37th today, depending on where the others finish. He still has a small, maybe a little bit bigger than small, like medium small, chance to still make it in. As here comes Tony Green in the 11. As mentioned before, he could still make it on points, but he's going to need to collect as much as he can, lead all the laps, not necessarily win. Try to finish top 3 in stage at least. But it all comes down to the end, of course. He leads a lap, he picks up his bonus point. Could be the difference at the end of the race. Jordan Newman looking to be the driver, or looking to be the driver. Well, yeah, he's behind. Jordan Newman is currently 6th right now in the points, 17th place. Yeah, they don't need a good run, just a good enough run. And I think a top 20 is a good enough run for Jordan Newman. Nanico in the 62, we mentioned he's only 2 points out. Ryan Butcher in the 13 is his current rival. I don't like the looks of the pack right here. But as long as they keep off each other, it should be okay. 4 wide is not a big deal here at Talladega. It is at Daytona, but Talladega you can go 4 wide all day long and not wreck. But once they get 5 wide, yeah, that's obviously not good. Clifford Smithwood in the 17 He's the second Roush car. He was the leading Roush car for a while. And then his teammate Derek Edison just popped out of nowhere and just, you know, started nabbing some good finishes and made it into the playoffs. Edison is 4th right now in the points. 4th. 3 top 5s, the least amount of top 5s, tied with Richard Edison. And he has 9 top 10s, however. 3rd most. 3 cars on the bottom, but they are strong. Very strong. Oh, trouble! Oh, Michael Brown is up in smoke! You gotta be kidding me. What's going on here? Well, when you see the smoke, it's gonna say engine. The chat box is very specific. So it could be gearbox, header. Get down to the apron. There we go. So what does it say about his other Toyota teammates? Will it happen to the 11? Could it happen to another Toyota driver? If the 96 is still out there, or yeah. And 95. Rodriguez in the 19, there he is. 21st. Oh, got a wreck. Oh, shit. Ryan Butcher upside down. Stephen Oaks, Nick Kennedy, Mitchell Collins, Trevor Collins, Patrick Mew. Again, we keep our outcarter Joey in the 12. A lot of damage. Uh-oh. Clever Smithwood's the leader. And we'll take a look at the replay. We take our eyes off the leader for like 10 seconds, and then the entire pack just wrecks. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. Uh-oh. This does not look good on camera. Take a look. I mentioned Ryan Butcher, Casey Nanko. They are rivals right now. Not like enemy rivals, but points rivals. And look at Casey Nanko. He goes up, hooks the back at the 13, gets Stephen Oaks at a 9. He also doors the 24. And oh my god. Mitchell Collins on top of Ryan Butcher. Carter Joey in the 12 also getting wedged in there. Ryan Butcher going upside down as well as Mitchell Collins in the 2. Going on top of the 9 car. Oh, does he flip him over? Yes, he does. 3 cars, 3.5 cars going up and over. You see Edison, Anderson, another 2 playoff drivers. So Casey Nanko and Nick Kennedy. That didn't work out for Nanko. He just flat out caused that big one there. He had no reason to go up the racetrack. Oh, does Fisher go upside down too? No, he doesn't. Oh man, that Nick Kennedy also got into Stephen Oaks, putting a more damage. Chapman. And you see Fisher, he gets hit by Trevor Collins and Carlos Rodriguez and Patrick Mew. Who else? Okay, Joe Monroe gets a little bit of that. Derek Edison hits the 9 car. Oh my god. That did not just happen. Well, it did. This is like coming to the checkered flag. Sadly, it wasn't. Because if they were, then go ahead, wreck all you want. But this was way too aggressive by Casey Nanko, and it did not pay off in the end. He ends up getting collected. Yeah, he had no reason to do that. Yeah, look at those 3 cars going up in the air. I think Collins got into the fence. It's been a very, very long time since we've seen a car go into the fence here at Talladega down the trioval, or at all even. Take a look at that probably a few more times. It's a pretty big crash involving a lot of cars. From a TV2 camera. Yeah, they just get squished. 2 cars on top of the 13. Yeah, he hits the back end with the fence. So not a really big impact. Joey there in the 12. That explains the roof damage he got. All 3 cars going for a wild ride. Just barrel rolling. All over the place. Man. What a wreck that was. Well, that's the nature of, Talladega. Like this happens, in the mid-race and everything. But our second yellow of the day will take you back to the restart. Clifford Smithwood in the 17 car is our leader. We're almost at the stage here. You can see now, oh, the one had a puncture. Whoa, that's not good. He wasn't part of that wreck, I don't think. 35th he'll finish. Noodles is out. I think the others are just probably like a huge stack up behind and we didn't really see it there because we're so focused on the flips. Oaks, Ryan Butcher, 23rd, 24th, Carter Joe 26th, Nanico 27th, Kennedy 29th, Rodriguez 32nd, Green Flag is out. A lot of big names there. So it looks like we're going to get ourselves a surprise here. As Clifford Smith was in the 17, he was 15th in points as we mentioned. He only has 2 top 5s and 6 top 10s. Looking at the numbers, he has the worst stats out of all the playoff drivers. His average finish is a 19.5. So that's third, fourth, no. That is third worst. Noodles has the worst at a 20.15 as Smithwood gets passed by Misty Kasumi. Then it's Richard Anderson with a 19.77. So yeah, Smithwood does have... Wait, am I looking at this right? Oh, never mind, I was looking at it wrong. He has a 19.73. Has a 19.5. Now I was looking at the wrong driver. But either way, you know, like Smithwood has like the worst stats. But he could be the one to win the championship still. I think in the Truck Series about 2-3 seasons ago, we had Marcus Itachi win the championship by only having 1 win and 1 top 5 finish. As you can guess, his only top 5 finish was his victory, if I remember correctly. Which I'm like 82% confident that it's correct. I can look it up right now if I can. But I gotta get ready to throw the yellow flag. So yeah, it's not many cars left. Makes it easier for Clifford Smithwood to possibly win this race. Of course he doesn't need to, but it'd be nice. 3-car battle, the 4 back there in 4th place with a little bit of damage holding him back a little bit. The other playoff cars, Jordan Newman, 11th. Yeah, I think even if he retires from this race right now, he is good. Brad Cheston's in 15th place. Derek Edison, Tony Green, Richard Anderson. Those are the ones that are left, and we're not counting Blake Peters. No, right. Alright, coming to the stage here. Looks like Mr. Kasumi's gonna take it. Al Legacy, Clifford Smithwood, Lucas, Dexter Black, 88, Anthony Lopez, Jordan Newman, Blaze Zibitar, and Jojo T. Your top 10 or your stage results. So let me take a screenshot first. Okay. Now let's see if they are going to pit. They're probably not going to pit, but we'll see. Yeah, this was season 9, I think, in the Truck Series. Okay, we can talk about that if we're gonna go ahead and wait for them to see if they're gonna pit or not. Oh. Wow, I was way off. Okay, I'm probably thinking about another driver here. Because actually Marcus Itachi, I talked about winning the championship. He had 1 win, but he had 8 top 5s and 9 top 10s. Man, I'm way off. Why did I say 1 top 5? No idea. Joe Monroe and Kenny Johnson are coming in. Only 2 cars, so the leaders stay out. So I guess we could skip to the restart here. Alright, coming to the green. Same amount of cars. No retirees in this caution. Yeah, I was probably thinking right. Or not remembering it right. Probably think about another driver for some reason, but yeah, that was a pretty pretty wild season. Joseph Curtis, he finished second. He had the most wins that season. He had 4. And he had the better average finish. Safe to say, without the playoffs, he would have been the championship. But that's not how it is nowadays. Just gotta be right moment, right time, and all that shit. Alright, here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. So it looks like it's just going to be a 3-way battle for the race with 16 to 34 and 17. Al Legacy, who won the first Talladega event, looking to sweep the events. He'll be the first to do it here at Dega. 4th or 5th to do it overall in any series and any track. They probably brought the same car too. Possibly. Yeah, plate racing in NR, it's not like real life. Sometimes, you know, damaged race cars, they can easily stay with the pack, but not in this game. I mean, we saw Eric Jones with that mangled up nose. He was able to win the clash. Oh, trouble! Oh no! Now the 17's up in smoke. You gotta be kidding! Quickly gets the pit road. So much for the underdog. 2 car, possibly, maybe still got 3 cars. Maybe a little bit more, because these guys were held up a bit. They do have damage, but not too much. I hope they can catch up. There goes Jordan Newman. Now making a pass for 4th. Oh, now Misty Kasumi's up in smoke. Oh, what's going on? What the hell is going on? That's 3, and 2 of them on the same lap in a top 5. 2 drivers in the top 5 have mechanical failures within a lap. Camshaft for the 17. We don't know what the 16 car's problem is right now. Gearbox. That's 3 we had. While under green too. Valve for the 18. Camshaft. Whoa. That's even crazier. 16, 17, 18. All 3 of them have mechanical problems. Is the 19 and the 20 gonna have issues? Wait, I think the 19's out of the race. Yeah, he is. He's 32nd, so... Kenny Johnson? Whatever. He's already in. But that was insane right there. So it's a 4-car battle at least, so... I was expecting 3 cars. But those cars were held up. So how many playoff drivers do we have now? Jordan Newman. And Brad Cheston. Oh shit. Whoops. Brad Cheston, Tony Green, Kenny Johnson, Derek Edison. Coming to 10 laps to go here. Al Legacy leading once again. Trying to get the win again here at Talladega. He's got 10 laps to do it. Even though Jordan Newman's pretty much in, safe to say he's going to be in. Still want to go for the win, of course. He doesn't have to play it safe. He could be as aggressive as he wants. Dexter Black is fading back a little bit. He almost pulled off the upset. Yeah, we just got that win at Chicagoland. But it was Noodles in the 22 that came in clutch. However, it looks like that won't really last too long there. So they're probably going to be out, as well as a lot of other drivers are going to be out as well. So it could be single file all the way through. No one has not really got close to the back bumper of Al Legacy. He's just staying there. No point of throwing a yellow. As you know, those guys are just going to fade back. And I don't want to force an overtime because that's just not good. Force drama. So many cars out. The points, you know, they're going to fluctuate like crazy. Newman is now on the back end, or closer to the back end, and there he goes to the inside. Now, will this help the 4 car a little bit? It might. It might not. So out on board. Right inside. Yeah, it's definitely helping him. Just a little tiny bit. He's closing in here. On the 15, right? He can have a mechanical failure, and now it just be like that too. A lot of rear end damage, but he's in 5th. He's beating all the other drivers with that have their bumpers still intact. 88 car. He doesn't look like he has a lot of damage, but he's back here in the second pack. So it's a fight for a top 10 finish, or a top 5 finish as well. Now I can see clear Jordan Newman back to single file. He's the only car without any damage at all. Not a scratch. All these other guys have at least something pushed in or beat up. A little bit more exciting here because they're side by side. It's kind of like that Busch race back in 2002. That big rider took out 30 cars very early in the race. The stands were packed too for a Busch race, but most of them left because yeah, it's a Busch race. Lap car, slow car, Anderson. Oh, Anderson's still here. Oh, okay. I did not count him in the playoff driver count. Yeah, with them single file, it's not really going to be that big of an issue. Well, Anderson could try to hold up these two and help his teammate, but it's very unlikely. Five laps to go. So realistically, it's just a two-way battle for the race win. As these three need these two to make either just go side by side or wreck each other or have mechanical, and that's it. Then, yeah, they're fading back. Pretty equal speed through the turn, but it's on the straightaway. They don't have the straightaway speed like these two. Closing in on Richard Anderson, putting him a lap down. That'll help Wyatt Qualt gain a spot. Oh, well, okay. They're still being held up. Out to the top, Jordan Newman to the bottom, but Newman gets out of a lot more. Here comes the 4 car with the run. Okay, that probably didn't work out as well. Oh, this could work too. This could work too. Al Legacy gets way too ahead. These three draft. They get the run. They pass him. That's another way for them to beat the 34 or the 24. Three laps to go. Extra black, trying to get third. Here comes Jordan Newman. That run, he got the draft. Getting the big suck. He looks at the outside, but maybe want to go inside instead. No more slow cars. There he goes. 37 might be able to just be a small help, maybe, even though it's a bit far back. And Newman has actually gotten right by. He's clear. Not quite clear. Oh, see. Yeah, he had to check up a little bit, but he will have help. Legacy now fills the gap. 2 laps to go, and now he goes to the inside. Okay, Chevy, Ford. Who's gonna come out on top? I think Legacy's got a big run. Yeah, he clears Jordan Newman quickly. That didn't last long. Still side by side for third. So no one will not have any pushers, possibly. These guys can just get back in line. There they go, white flag, 1 more lap to go. Can Legacy win again here at Talladega? Or will Jordan Newman score the victory instead? Oh, the 15. He was in 5th. Oh, he had issues of his own, looks like. But he was not out. So almost. Newman looks inside. Through 3 and 4. Giorgio might be in the way here. But coming to the stripe, Legacy has a little bit of help possibly. Dexter Black on the now goes to the inside. Here they come, checkered flag. It's gonna be not that close. Legacy wins at Talladega again. And he got the sweep. Jordan Newman second. He's obviously in. Dexter Black third. Lucas fourth. 5th place goes to Anthony Lopez. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Legacy wins here at Talladega. Jordan Newman, Dexter Black, Lucas, Anthony Lopez, Blazy Bittart, Daniel Bouchard, the 88, Kip Silverpoint, and Joe Monroe. Only one playoff driver finished in the top 10. For the others, Brad Cheston 13th, Edison 14th, Kenny Johnson 15th, Tony Green 16th, Richard Anderson 20th, Clifford Smithwood 22nd, Stephen Oaks 23rd, Ryan Butcher 24th, Carter Joy 26th, Casey Nanko 27th, Nick Kennedy 29th, Carlos Rodriguez 32nd, Noodles 34th, David Davison 35th, Blake Peters 37th, and yep, that is all the playoff drivers that finished, and that's their finishing position here after Talladega. So let's add up all the points, see who's in, see who's out, but right now let's take you to victory lane.